Hello and welcome to Really Playing Games, The Extinction Curse. I'm your GM Graham. Before we begin today, I have an announcement. There have been some casting changes in this encounter. We realized that it is a tough encounter, maybe a little too scary for some of our younger viewers, so we are changing the cast members who will be playing the monsters here. First off, the Glutton Dark Babao is going to be played by the Nintendo Devil. Shrashek, the Zolgath Lizardfolk, is going to be played by the Geico Gecko. The Zolgath leader tested pretty neutral in focus groups, so we're going to keep that casting choice, see how it goes. And then finally, last but not least, the massive Stegosaurus with the obsidian plate chunks embedded into its back is going to be played by Spike from Land Before Time. As I said, this is Really Playing Games, Extinction Curse. I'm your GM Graham, and joining me today are Brian is Faith, the Tiefling Monk.
Well, I'm just glad I made the list.
Yep, made the cut. Congratulations. Garrett still is Fabian, the Catfolk Rogue.
Well, I don't know if I can beat up these people.
Sorry, I know, I gotta roll with it. Ross is a Harshest Lizardfolk Swashbuckler.
That's right, it's me.
He's still here. Other Ross is Marion, the Half-Elf Oracle.
Hi.
And then Patrick is Horatio, the Half-Elf Wizard.
Stegosaurus had a brain the size and shape of a bent hot dog.
Oh,
Really?
It's going to feel real bad beating him up now. Looking at Spike, will you maybe kill him? Because you have found this inner chamber here, and a unique one at that, down here at Moonstone Hall. This chamber, you've fought your way through multiple creatures, through Zolgaths, through things pretending to be Zolgaths, through many a demon, through these horrible red caps, and now made your way back here and found that there is a cavern and it is carved of moonstone, that same material that you saw upstairs, and you saw a little bit in that diadem that the Zolgath had taken, and the one that Ulfadar currently has around his ghostly brow. This entire cavern that you see before you is made of it, and these rivulets of water coming from spigots embedded into the cavern walls are running this pure, clean water down to these two pools that kind of scintillate with magical energy. But upon looking in here, you know what? This doesn't just fit with the vibe. I think we're just gonna kind of just go ahead with our original call. Because guess what? These are monsters. These are horrible, evil monsters, and the one that looks like it's ready to kill you happens to be a demon. Happens to be this Zolgath Shrashek there, standing up, kind of with this wicked intelligence in their eyes, standing in front of this huge Stegosaurus with these burn marks around the nostrils, these obsidian plates all along the dorsal spine, swinging this spiked tail back and forth, and another Zolgath with a wicked stone axe next to it. So we are going to go ahead at the top here and go into initiative. If you were sneaking around, I'll let you roll stealth for initiative, but otherwise, our course is set.
So speedy.
Yeah.
Wow, we are speedy.
We were ready.
Guess we're going to do this fight. So that is everybody, I think. Yeah. So, first and foremost, Fabian. You see these creatures arrayed before you in this moonstone cavern. What do you do?
That's a good question. I don't particularly want to rush in and just get chomped to bits by all of these. Well, I'm sure my companions will follow suit eventually. I will do my first action to enter the room, because I can't really see too much what's going on. Okay, it gets worse. Okay, well, I will go here, and then this one next to me.
Alright, Zolgath turns as you approach.
Oops, sorry.
And I guess you're using the rapier, not your unarmed fist.
Yes.
All right, so
Yes, sorry.
34
Sticky mouse.
will 100% crit. So you are coming in and just ready, quickly darting to the side. The Zolgath tracks you, but you are too fast as the rapier flashes out, pierces into him for 20 points of damage.
If you were sneaking, he's flat-footed.
Oh, sorry.
Was he?
So another...
I'm not. I was not.
Did he
sneaking,
roll
or
stealth?
At least I don't
He
think
rolled
I was.
perception.
I can't remember. Yeah, I
roll
can't.
If I
perception.
remember, like, if you were sneaking 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So there's the deadly D8, and
Oh, yes.
I have that improved critical thing, which I forget. What is it for rapier?
The
Flat-footed?
critical specialization effect.
Flat-footed until next turn or something?
Well, yeah,
I think that's
until
it.
next turn.
Alrighty. So you come in with that thrust, manage to push through a little bit with the force, and send this Zolgath off balance and bleeding profusely. As you do that, if you wouldn't mind, Fabian, you enter a cloud of stink and odor. Go ahead and make a fortitude save for me.
Ooh, right. We're back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't gotten used to it.
25 is enough. You manage to shake off the effects of the stink. So I think that's your turn, Fabian.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Marion, even from back there, you are also in range of the stink, so I'll try to remember on people. Beginning of your turn, go ahead and make a fortitude save for me.
Fortitude, 23.
You're good. You can continue with your turn.
Oh, I forgot to do this. Okay. I'm going to... stride in here, I think. And I'm going to... probably cast a spell.
Oh, daring today, aren't we?
You got
Yeah.
to roll that flat check, I guess.
I'm going to cast. Yeah, that's not bad. 10-foot burst. Yep. I'm going to cast. Actually, no, I think I'll wait for that. Instead, I'm going to cast Fear at 3rd level.
Up to 5 creatures. Yowza.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with the Zolgath in the middle, making a DC 25 will save. It does not. So you see, once so confident, this Zolgath leader type in the middle there kind of slinks back and goes a bit low, cowering from the haunted eyes of Marion. Then we'll go to the demon, the blood demon next to him. Gets a 24. Ugh. So close. The demon likewise is afraid. Then the dinosaur. The dinosaur gets a critical success. Dinosaur's having none of your bullshit.
Wow.
Is unafraid of you, tiny little half-elf. And then the other Zolgath there, will also fail. So the medium-sized creatures are scared, but the big ol' honkin' Stegosaurus back there doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's my turn.
All right.
I have a general question.
Sure.
What are the rules for riding an unwilling creature?
I guess we'll find out together, won't we?
Okay.
Yeah. Probably along the lines of, a grapple check, something like that. And maybe, I'd say probably a grapple to get a hold, and then like another athletics check gets probably reflex DC to see if you can mount a huge creature.
Okay.
But before that happens, this big dinosaur, spell cast at it, Fabian's there, so as this little small Zolgath kind of retreats a bit, This honking dinosaur just comes stomping over. Let's see, you can go. And as it goes, it sends its tail coming over, trying to knock Marion into the wall and just slam you up against it. So, ooh, what's this do? There's a cool little condition on your tail. I don't know what that does. Okay, cool. So, tail's coming toward you. That's a 26 to hit you, Marion.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that is 16 points of piercing damage. Whap! And then on the backswing, it's going to slam Marion into the wall, and on the backswing, swing into Fabian from where it is.
All right. I would like to use my reaction
Oh.
to cast Blood Vendetta.
Ooh. Curse the target having the audacity to spill your blood. So it just takes... let's see. Will save DC 25, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. It gets a 27. So it will take half persistent bleed damage. So I guess that's 1d6
1d6,
per 6?
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So you do... after slamming up, just the reaction of your magic sends a blood vendetta, a minor one, but still hurting the dinosaur. You see where these obsidian plates are embedded in its back. One of them starts to ooze a little bit of blood. So it is taking 1d6 persisting bleeding, but then we'll do the backswing on the tail against Fabian. So that is a 24 to hit you, Fabian.
That's exactly what it needs.
Yes!
It hits.
Thanks to the sweep trait on its tail, +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll if you already attempt to attack a different target this turn using this weapon. Good job. You take 14 points of piercing damage. Whap, whap! This massive dinosaur occupies the room and kind of blocks the passageway to the south. But that is its turn. Oarshisk.
Okay. We're gonna do some swashbuckler things.
Some nonsense? Alright.
First, we're gonna try tumble through.
Alright.
Acrobatics against a reflex DC.
Go for it. Critical success! Your determination easily sliding through the Stegosaurus' big ol' haunches.
And what is this? Tumble through successfully. I have something else.
Something happens.
There's something that happens on a... Whatever. I'll figure it out later.
Some
Be mad at
swashbuckler thing
myself.
happens?
So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40.
Alright. Yeah, you go right through between the Zolgaths.
15, 25, and I don't succeed at a tumble through until I complete the action, right? Because my speed goes up when I do something that would trigger
Would
my...
give you panache.
Yes.
I don't know if we've ever had to figure that one out before. Let me see real quick.
I think it actually did come up.
When you actually get panache.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I have it.
When you perform an action, you gain panache by successfully performing the skill check associated with specific actions that have a bit of flair. After succeeding at a check to perform an action, you gain panache as a result of high enough. So it seems like it references the check specifically. So I think it's when you succeed on that check, that's when you gain panache. So you would succeed on the check to tumble through, and then do the tumble through action.
And my speed would be increased for the tumble through action.
Yeah. Yeah, you attempt an acrobatics check against the enemy's reflex DC as soon as you try to enter its space. So your speed increases when you go through that square.
So I can move to there.
Yeah, so you'd have the extra speed by the end of it.
Okay. So then I'm going to try a trip first on this one here and then on this one here.
Okay, you dash the dinosaur and then sweep around, trying to knock them off their feet.
That's right.
So against, this is
Trip is
reflex, do you see? Okay.
Athletics against reflex this time.
Okay, against this middle one first.
Yeah.
Who is frightened? Yikes. Ugh. Ooh, yeah, that's a critical success. Go ahead and roll that 1d6 head bonking damage. Yeah, 5
head bonking damage.
5 head bonking damage, and this one goes on its ass.
And then
19 against the other one's reflex DC -2. Yep, that'll still succeed. It's afraid too. They're distracted both by Marion enough as you rush through the dinosaur and send the Zolgaths to the ground.
that's my turn.
Should also be
Alright.
flat-footed, right? I don't know. Does that stack with fear?
Oh,
Sure does.
I'm still not gonna crit though.
Just
I
so
mean, it
many.
doesn't. Flat-footed doesn't do anything for reflex saves, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
true.
when someone goes to kill him. All right, then we're on to Faith. Oarshus has the breath control, but the rest of you do not. So Faith, go ahead and make that fortitude save versus the stink. Beginning of your turn.
I go first.
Sure.
Oh, sure. Whichever one. Ooh.
Oh no. I rolled a natural one.
I will make my fortitude save.
Yeah. We'll do a ratio, then we'll get to Faith's thing. Same result, but so unfortunately that is a failure, which means that you are sickened 1.
Lightning bolt.
Oh dear. Okay. So you're sick, but
Like put these spells in alphabetical order. There we go. Lightning bolt. So that's a DC 22 reflex save.
okay.
For friendos right here.
All right. Stegosaurus makes reflex save against lightning bolt. Fails. Takes 23 points of electricity damage, and it scintillates and goes against the, like, ricocheting off of the plates in its back. Dinosaur roars in pain.
Sorry, DC
Takes
24.
The 23 points of electricity damage. The guy on the ground behind him. Ow. This is not good. Don't like this. Can I do anything about this? No, I can't do anything about this. So reflex save with penalties.
And it's 24. You said.
Does get a natural 20 on its save, so that is enough still for a crit success. The one on the ground gets sprawled out and manages to duck underneath the full effect of the lightning bolt.
I wanted the spellcaster. Bad. I'm assuming he's a spellcaster. I will then. I'm just gonna cast shield.
All right, magical shield comes up to protect you from whatever might come next. Now we get to Faith, who unfortunately failed her fortitude saving throw. So you will
I think I critically failed it. I think I rolled a 1.
critically fail. So okay, you are sickened 1, and you take a -5 foot status penalty to speed for 1 round. So you're sick and -5 speed.
I can take an action to retch.
You sure can. Try to make another fort save against that.
I'm gonna do that.
Sure. 17 is not quite enough. You try to... but they stink so bad.
I rolled a 2. Okay. I don't know. So 5 and Nobody else is attacking the dinosaur, though.
Do you want to fight dinosaur?
I attacked the dinosaur.
That's technically true. 15. Oh, no, I can't go. If I this is in the dinosaur square.
Yep.
So I'd have to tumble through.
Yep.
Can I tumble through as part of this move?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
tumble through is part of like. Yeah, you know your movement speed is part of the tumble through.
So that's against its reflex DC, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think that is quite enough, unfortunately. 20,
Okay, so
you're feeling kind of sick, so you kind of like...
stay here.
Yep, you try to get through, but the dinosaur moves in such a way that just its sheer girth blocks your path.
Gonna punch the stupid thing then. Stupid
Sure.
dinosaur, get out of my way!
Ow! Yeah, you punched the dinosaur. You
in
certainly
the
did that.
face.
Right in the face. Does that takes into account you're sickened, right? Did you mark that condition on there?
I thought that you marked it on me, but
I mean,
you
on your
didn't.
character sheet
oh,
to calculate the
put
-1
icon.
penalty.
I did not.
Ah, okay. So that
The
is
second one, it
second
will be a
one.
32.
So 32 is a. Wait, where'd he go? Is a regular hit, not a critical hit. So 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you go and punch the dinosaur. The dinosaur, as a reaction,
It's
will
a dragon
do.
secretly.
No, wait a minute. Doesn't want to do anything. Never mind. Nah, don't work.
Okay,
You punch a dinosaur for 11 points of damage.
I'm gonna punch it again.
Sure.
So a 22 will hit. That is with the -1.
Okay, that's included now.
Wait, are those? Is that flurry that you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so those would stack for resistance, and it has to make a fort save.
Okay, makes a fort save. Gets a
Can't imagine
35.
Stegosaurus has a good fort save.
I feel like it can't possibly miss though.
You punch it, it's still moving around, but definitely left some nasty welts in it. It's kind of like
Ow.
reverberates against the dinosaur hide there.
Then I am out of actions. at that
All right,
point.
so that is that. On to this Zulgath here, who is bloodied, frightened too, prone and flat-footed.
Eat
Let's
it.
see. I guess.
Is he the one that's also fleeing?
The
The one who crit failed is fleeing.
Did somebody crit fail?
I think anyone crit failed the fear check.
Yeah, I think only 2 people. 3 of them failed. If they crit fail, they would be afraid 3. Right?
Yeah, they'd be
in-
frightened 3 and fleeing.
One of
Okay.
the Stegosaurus critically succeeded, but the
Yeah.
other 3 failed.
Right.
Just a regular failure. So this guy is gonna try to stand up.
Okay. Might as well, you know?
I guess. Unless you're saving it for the other guy.
Well, I mean, potentially saving it for a spell cast to get a crit on, since I'm good at that. But we'll just try the guy standing up. We'll do it like this.
So
I mean, this guy's prone too.
So 18 versus.
Afraid and flat-footed.
Sorry, I removed the flat-footed. He's still flat-footed. He's trying to not be prone anymore. But flat-footed, and that's -4 to his AC. That 18 will hit for 16 points of damage, which is just fucking enough. He comes to get up. Get back down! Just absolutely wretched claw back to the top of the head, slamming him down against the Moonstone Cavern floor. The Zulgath just dies on his own damn turn. Okay, so that was that. And then Death's Call happens. Did you do Blood Vendetta? Is that also a reaction?
Oh yeah, you're right, I did.
Yeah.
So never mind.
So you start to call for his death, but there's too much going on. Your Blood Vendetta just went off. Now
Sit
we
back down.
go to the demon. The demon here, blood demon is scared of Marion, but is also tricksy motherfucker. Yeah, no, it has reason to do this. So it is going to look past the Stegosaurus, past Faith over there into the chamber, and it is going to cast a spell. It's using 2 actions, and then suddenly whoop, swoop, teleport over to there.
I seriously considered taking Dimension Door just so I could counterspell that.
You have this thought and this as this demon comes with a wicked spear on top of you to go and strike at you, Horatio. So just a spear attack against you. That takes action, so you can't do that. That's a 22 to hit you.
No, because of shield.
Hey, your magical shield interposes against the spear, blocking it off, and the demon snarls. I didn't take the frightened into account, so it's even less. So it goes down to frightened.
No, it was the shield.
No, canonically it's the shield. Then that's the end of the demon's turn, out of actions. This guy who's prone on the ground saw you do that. Don't like this. So what we're gonna do is he's going to stand up. He's seeing you focus on the other one. The opportunity to stand. And then he's going to reach out to you, Oarshisk, and send this darkness casting from its hand from this wicked-looking spike gauntlet that it's using onto you. So I need you to make a fortitude save for me.
While my back is turned.
A 19 is a failure. Oarshisk, suddenly, as you finish sending this one to the ground, your eyes grow clouded and dark, and your vision recedes from you. You are blinded.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yes, so that happens. But then it is out of actions, so it will go down to frightened 1. And then we're on to Fabian.
Okay. Fabian would like to walk right here. And then come after this spellcaster. First with a... Well, actually, no, it's already frightened, so I don't need to feint it. I can just start smacking away, thanks to the Dreadful Striker. And then I will start wailing on it.
So it's just a little scared. It seems to have somewhat of a, spout of confidence after blinding Oarshisk, but you take that opportunity to slip in. 19 versus flat-footed AC. No, unfortunately that will not hit. Just at the very last second. It's flat-footed and frightened.
-1.
Damn it! Flat-footed -2 circumstance penalty. Frightened is a status penalty. They stack curses. That's a -3 total. Goddamn rules. So a 19 is just enough to hit. Incredible. So 12 points of piercing damage to him. Slips past his defenses just ever so slightly. Precision strike.
And then do I strike again, or you know what? I will. Where's that ability? for my final action.
Ooh. Poison damage.
Oh wait, yeah, I can do that because I
So
detect.
bleeding 2 now. All right.
And that's
Yeah.
my turn.
You cause this
Everybody's
wound.
bleeding.
This once poised Zolgath now looking up at you. That was Fabian. Marion.
I'm going to glare at this big beast.
All right, glare at the dinosaur.
A 23 against a will DC.
Is he
Oh wait,
cowling
do I
the
need
dinosaur?
do I need to make a fortitude save for the stench again?
When you succeed, you are fine for 1 minute.
All right,
So
And what's your ancestor thing?
it's skillful,
Okay.
but I don't get a bonus because it's just the minor curse right now.
Right, yeah.
a 23 is exactly its will DC.
Excellent.
Marion stares at the dinosaur, and its little hot dog brain can't process this very defiant half elf, so it becomes frightened 1.
And then, I guess I will stride away,
Okay.
and with my last action, I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay, shield comes up. All right, Marion, over here, what you notice is there are 2 doors, one to the east and one to the south, over in this little alcove of an actual worked stone floor that comes naturally up from the cavern. All right, so that was Marion. Marion, if you want to roll the d6 for its, well, we'll do it at the end of the turn, but so
Yeah, it should be at the end of its turn.
yeah, it's Stego's turn now. It's frightened 1.
Did it take its damage last round?
This is the first turn of it that's been.
It happened
bleeding.
on its turn, though.
Yeah.
So it should have taken it at the end of its last turn. Which
Yeah,
we
because
forgot
it's a
to-
condition.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, go ahead and roll that d6. So what it would have taken last turn, and then I'll roll. I guess he has a flat check, so 1 point of bleeding damage. And then roll this out in front. Still bleeding. Okay, so now we come back to its turn. And it's scared. It's a scared dinosaur.
Aww.
So I think what it's gonna do
Run away.
is run over people. Because it can do that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So it does that. Where it gonna run? Can't run that way. Yeah, it doesn't give a shit. It's a dinosaur. It is going to run this way and basically trample everybody in its path. So I need both Oarshisk and Fabian to make reflex saves.
How does that work into me being blinded?
Technically, doesn't mechanically
Failed
really do much.
Perception check.
Yeah, so it's a big charging dinosaur. I'll say
feel
doesn't.
it probably.
Yeah, you feel the pounding of everything. So 34 is a regular success. A 36 is a critical success. And the Zolgath getting trampled underfoot.
Critical failure?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep. Nope. I'm fucking serious.
Eat it, Zolgath!
God. Oh no.
He's just getting beat up. Is he just...
No.
Don't tell me he's dead, Graham.
No. Fabian,
No, yes. Tell us he's dead, Graham. Don't root for the bad guys.
Why did I do this? Fabian, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, God.
Oarshisk,
bad.
you take none. And
takes
this guy
32?
takes 34 points
34.
of bludgeoning damage as the dinosaur gets spooked by
Whoa.
Marion, and its little can't like freaking understand and just is completely not ready for it and gets just a full Stegosaurus foot to the face and hurts a whole hell of a lot. So yeah, that happened. And that's all the Stegosaurus' actions, so it takes another 1d6 bleed damage at the end of its turn.
Wait, does Fabian have evasion?
Oh, I think Fabian might have evasion.
When you succeed,
for
you critically
reminding me.
succeed.
Do you have evasion? Thank you for reminding me. Let me restore those.
Marion, roll the bleed damage.
High five, Fabian.
What do we got? We got 4 bleed damage.
4 bleed damage. And still bleeding. Cool. Arshisk, you're blinded. The only thing that I've really done to y'all. So, yeah, you can't see anything. What do you do?
What is my penalty to attack actions?
Basically, everything is totally concealed from you. So that's
Right.
the DC 11 flat check when you want to target a thing. Yeah, and basically, since you've heard just a massive dinosaur trample over you and the wailing of the Zolgath, you know roughly where they are, but just they are totally concealed to you.
Right. So I'm gonna attack I'm gonna try to grab in the direction that I last saw the Zolgath.
Okay, so go ahead and make the flat check and see if you can find where they are, and then you can make the regular check. So 13, you do manage to hear the yell of pain as it gets trampled by a dinosaur. Then go to athletics versus their fortitude DC. While blinded, you reach out and do grab a hold of it. 37 versus fortitude DC. Yeah, that's a critical
Is that
success.
restraint?
That's a critical success. Jeez.
So then I'm just gonna try and, while it's in my hand, can I attack
Restrained.
without? Do I still have to do a check? I mean, what do the rules say? If I'm grabbing something, do I still have to make a check to attack the thing in my hand?
I mean, the rules say yes, you do.
Okay.
But
If we were losing, the Spike Ram would give it to us. But we're not losing.
Let's see. Grab. You know where
I
they
mean-
are.
Wait, we've walloped the dinosaurs. I mean, the Zolgas, but the dinosaur is at full health. So
I'll say
blood demon.
it'll reduce
Okay.
the concealment of it to just a DC 5 flat check. Since you kind of have a better. Hey! Still.
There you go, Graham.
You still, its head should be right here, and you just sweep just over its head, and it kind of counts as lucky stars, unless you want to hero point that. And just, continue crushing. So, you do manage to grapple and then strike with your second action, and you've got a firm hold of the Zolgath, though. You're not letting it go, damn it.
What do
One defeated. Oh my god.
I'm gonna raise my shield with
Sure.
the buckler or whatever while I have a hold.
Kind of send it around, trying to guard from all angles.
The dinosaur
See.
behind me.
The dinosaur behind you? Sure. So that was Oarshisk. Horatio, you've got a demon down here. What do you do?
I am going to say that I recognize that this is insane. I'm going to stride here, and then I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Oh.
He's very flat-footed. I guess I don't need to go. Well, I don't. He's flat-footed. So I'll go there instead.
Behind Fabian.
And then I'll cast Shocking Grasp.
All right.
Oh
So
my
that's a
God.
natural 20. For 48 electricity
Oh
damage.
my gosh. 2d12, is that max damage of...
Yeah.
No. 3d12. 10, 5,
Okay,
9.
3d12.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oof.
This once haughty, proud Zulgath, trampled by his own dinosaur, held in place by the lizard folk, blinded lizard folk, and then this half-elf strides forward, not caring about the demon pursuit at your flank, and comes forward with a hand wreathed in lightning, just coursing up and down your veins. You reach out to his forehead. Arshis, you have to instinctively let go as this becomes just a charred corpse of a Zulgath, instantly fried, and a black husk goes, and some of its former living body parts kind of crack against the Moonstone cavern floor. It's just smoking there on the ground as the lightning dissipates. It cackles along the rivulets of water pouring down off the spigots on the side of the cavern as you turn to face the demon. The demon back here is a little freaked out by that.
I tried to tell him.
It's like, oh,
But no! I'm strong!
All right, so Horatio, you fuck this one up real bad.
Shocking Grasp.
Faith,
This is a door, right?
it is.
Can I close it?
Yes,
Takes an action to close the door, right?
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door. And then I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna punch the dinosaur.
Okay,
Pretty sure that's a song, right? Everybody punch the dinosaur.
everybody punching the dinosaur. Okay, yeah, 34 against the dinosaur.
Oh.
Yep, that's a critical hit. You punched the dinosaur real good.
How many crits have we gotten? And
I
how
don't
many
wanna-
critical failures have they gotten?
Even sort of think about it.
There we go. That's a miss, though.
15 does miss.
And that's
let's
it.
make
I'm
a-
out of actions.
Let's make a fort save from that.
Let's make
flurry
a
of
sport
blows.
save, yeah.
It is still a dinosaur, 35.
But then my attack was, and I'm still sick.
Okay, so okay. So that was Faith. So you don't know what the demon is doing.
Nefarious things.
I'm gonna walk over here, and then I'm going to attempt to feint it. I do not, probably.
Nope. Dinosaur just kind of sees you coming.
Yeah. It's been a fight, and then I'm gonna strike.
Okay,
That's my turn.
23 versus the dinosaur. 23 does indeed hit for 9 whole points of piercing damage. As you stab into this
That's my
dinosaur's
turn.
flank. Marion?
I'm going to enter point blank stance, and I'm going to start shooting at the dinosaur. So let's see here. All right. Shoot number 1. Hey, that's a hit.
That is 1 whole piercing damage. The other
That
one,
might not be.
17, will deflect against its hide. Ting.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, go ahead. Well, it's now its turn. Still gonna try to trample everybody. So just goes across the other side of the room. Stomp, 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 stomp. So we'll go 1. Go to about here. So that means Fabian, Oarshisk, Faith, and Horatio all need to make reflex saves for me.
That is a move action, though, right?
Jesus.
It is trample. It is striding while it does that, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's a move action.
So I guess I can attack it.
If you so desire.
It's just a scared dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is trying to trample us to death, though.
It
Yeah.
is.
Not really scared anymore.
It is scared. That's why it's trampling. Okay.
Well, you've all succeeded at your reflex saves, so.
I gotta make my flat check.
Yes, it'll be a
Failed
DC
evasion,
11
that
if you
would
want
be
to try to strike out with the opportunity attack.
Nope.
So, no. You hear this dinosaur and you can't quite react in time for it. So that'll just be 9 points of bludgeoning damage, less your Fabian, who has the super evasion. So the dinosaur just tramples to the other side, panicking and flailing around its huge girth. Oarshisk, onto you.
How much damage with that?
9 bludgeoning.
Oh, swashbucklers also get it at 7.
Yep, I have it as well.
All right, go.
That's how I knew Marion had it, because I was like, he won't have it. I have it.
Surely rogues do too.
Or how Fabian.
2 bleeding damage.
Oh, thank you. 2 bleeding damage. Thank you for reminding me. And it's flat check. Yes! No longer bleeding. We did it. We did it, Dino. We did it.
How did they even get it in here? Is that what the summoning circle is for? I assumed it was
That's
for
what
the
I was trying to figure out too, how they got it in the door.
Yep.
But the summoning circle's in the other room.
The eternal question.
Yeah, I don't think a dinosaur summoning circle would look like that, but who knows?
Maybe it's like we have the dog that's the dog figurine. Maybe it's a dinosaur figurine.
Oh,
Okay.
hopefully we don't break that or acquire it.
I guess I'll go here. And I guess just try to attack it.
All right. Reach out this dinosaur. That flat
Flail
check.
around a little bit.
DC 11. So you do manage to find where the dinosaur is. Can you hit it?
Oh,
20.
there you go, Graham.
You cannot. You go to strike the dinosaur and it interposes its flank, parrying aside your claw. You try again, but it's another flat check.
I'll raise my shield.
All right. So that is that.
I
Shield.
can't benefit. Can people? So flank. I'm just trying to think about flanking if I'm blinded. It doesn't have any effect on flanking, does it? Because it's them paying attention to people around them.
Yeah, you just have to be able to hit them.
Yeah.
So I
can see that.
could, like, people could flank with me, and they would still,
Potentially.
because they're still, like, alert about me being behind them or something like that, right?
Yeah, it makes sense to me. Horatio, your go.
See people to line up with,
I have we walked around this thing much?
walk
Not
around
really.
one thing.
Marion ran away from it.
The
but it
big
was-
scary dinosaur.
Yeah, I was able to run away.
Just
Okay. Then I will move over here, and then cast. I'm just gonna do an electric arc on it. Not great damage.
Okay. Makes a reflex save. Big old dino. Gets a 21, so it will fail that for 11 points of electricity damage. Zap! So that's Horatio's go. Faith.
my movement's no longer.
Reduced? Yeah, just for one
Reduced,
round,
yeah.
so you're just sticking one.
I'm gonna move to here, so I'm flanking with it. Right?
You're not.
I think it has to be on opposite sides.
I would have to
So
be
ours
here.
should have to be, yeah, there.
Or I would have to be inside the wall. Okay, so
That's
I can't
right. You
get
would
that
have to
far.
be
That's
here.
I feel like big things should be easier to flank, not harder to flank. But...
I mean, there's like 6 places you can flank.
Well.
Be the right place.
It doesn't matter with that kind of roll, though.
Yep, it just kind of moves his tail a little bit.
23?
That doesn't matter with that roll
so,
either, because it's a
But it can do its thing now. Dorsal
Oh, no.
deflection. You see it interposes its massive Stegosaurus plates, ding, 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 gaining a bonus to its AC against a triggering attack. And if it misses, it steps after the attack, so it gets to step over to here. As you go for your punch, it just kind of goes out of the way.
I'm out of movement. Fine. I'm gonna try to retch again.
Alright, throw up more. What
Is that a
save?
move action, Graham?
Me too. Step does not trigger reactions. It's a step and not a stride. 22, yes, you do manage to remove your sickened condition, Faith. Alright, so that was Faith's go. Still no sign or word from the demon. Fabian.
I worry that demon is fleeing. But anyways, in the meantime, I will go with try last time. Maybe with more success. Maybe not. We'll see. First, the feint. Probably not.
18 versus perception
Then
DC, not
the
quite.
follow-up.
The 29 will hit for 14 points of damage. You pierce into it. The dinosaur's movements become more slow and sluggish at this point, and you see it's bleeding out. It's been bloodied for a while. I just haven't marked it.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Marion.
I'm going to stay where I am. And I'm going to cast Daze. Gonna cast Daze at it.
Okay. Makes a will save. Dino does not succeed. Takes 5 points of damage.
And then I cast Guidance on Ararchisk.
All right. Orshisk is guided. The Stegosaurus, still on its feet, this proud ancient beast will go and just start flailing around wherever it can see. Let's see. I'll roll to see who it attacks. We'll go against Arshisk first. So you are
blind
flat-footed because it is you know you're blinded and stuff. So it will reach out with its tail, swinging around at you, Arshisk. So that'll be a 28 against your flat-footed AC, but you have shield up.
Yeah, that'll easily hit 28 against flat-footed.
Okay. You take 21 points of piercing damage.
Oh, jeez.
And then I'll roll to see
Wait,
where
how
this...
much? 20 what?
21
21.
piercing. Yep. And then... well, the tail probably swings somewhere else. So, say that continues around Oarshisk and carries the momentum into Fabian. So
Okay.
the tail goes at you, Fabian, but only a 16 to hit.
I will not hit. I duck.
So on the backswing, it goes against Fabian again. So that last attack is going to be 26 to hit you, Fabian.
It'll get me.
All right.
Stood up too quickly.
That is 23 points of piercing damage. Like, ha, missed me. Ooh. and get smacked. So that was the Stego. Oarshisk.
I'm gonna try to I guess I'll try to swing in its direction again.
Yeah, gotta make that flat check.
Okay.
You managed to find it.
With guidance, we're gonna try combat finisher.
Awesome.
Oops.
Well, it's 23, right?
Yeah. It has its plate thing at the end.
Bing.
The plates, the obsidian plates ridging all along its back, go in to protect and parry your claw aside, and it will step back over to here.
Hey, now it's closer to me.
I still am going to deal half of my 3d6 though.
Sure. Still bad news for this dinosaur.
So 5 damage. 5 precision damage to it.
Just hanging on.
Grazes it like
Staggers. Looking real bad. But you did notice that because you're blinded.
that's right. And I'm gonna try. Is there like anything I can do, like try to rub my eyes or something like that?
Nope. You're
Probably still gonna do it, whether it's
Yeah,
anything or not.
Yeah, you kind of rub like, what the fuck's going on? Still magical blindness.
Okay, I'm gonna raise my shield again. That's it.
Okay.
Because I cannot use an attack action this turn.
All right.
Once I
You
do
use the
that.
guidance on that. So, Horatio.
I'm gonna go with Old Trusty
Zappy zap.
and Electric Arcade.
Okay, makes a reflex save. Does succeed. However, 6 points of damage is enough to bring the dinosaur crashing to the ground. Nearly on top of you, Faith. It staggers, but just can't continue. And the proud beast slams to the cavern floor. Horatio, you have one more action. Do you do it for any user or something?
I think I will walk over to Oarshisk. There.
Okay. Faith. The dinosaur falls before you. What do you do?
Like dead. So it didn't disappear.
Nope. The dinosaur corpse is
And
mounted in front of
it
you.
didn't turn into a little jade figurine. Okay, or obsidian figurine. I'm gonna move to the door. Don't want to open it yet, but I'm gonna like listen at the door, see if I can hear what the other guy, the demon, is doing.
Dinosaur saying.
What the dinosaur is doing. I know what the dinosaur is doing though.
Faith, you go. We'll say it's an action to go up there. You listen. Say it's not an action, just kind of like listening at the door. You hear footsteps, multiple footsteps on the other side.
Coming towards me.
Yeah, approaching.
I'm gonna try to bar the door.
Okay.
We're gonna get some company, guys.
Okay. Faith, with your tiefling frame, braces up against the door. What is your fortitude DC?
That would be 24. Oh wait, no. Oh, my fortitude DC. Sorry, that's 25.
Okay.
Are you still sickened?
No.
Okay.
There's a knock at the door,
Occupied.
and then there is a push, a shove, a just breach. You have to step back from the force of the impact, Faith, to avoid the door slamming you into the wall. As in the doorway, now assembled before you, a horrific sight. Not just the Babao blood demon you saw before, but now a winged monstrosity, beaked face backed by Zolgaths and another demon lurking around. Yells and charges forth into the room with you.
But I
As you
can't see
see
of
these
that.
other horrible things, but you hear this screech, you hear this foul noise as this winged, beaked demon joins the fray, along with several others behind it. So, put that into initiative real quick. You
can't-
see there
I
is...
can't communicate with anybody. Can't. Well, no, yeah, I can hear people. Okay.
You can communicate to people, but in terms of people standing, the Zolgath behind it is this wretched-looking creature that has this small third vestigial arm underneath its left arm, and also seems to be of the spellcasting type. Has this spiked gauntlet, and kind of comes up behind this horrible winged demon there. So he's there. Oh.
Cool.
And
lost somebody.
then,
Yeah, they came back.
yeah, just decided I don't want to play this game anymore. So, it did. Okay, so the Bow Demon did have to use its turn, essentially its 3 actions, to burst down the door. So it is no longer its go. We will go on to the Zolgath here. Seems to be more of your regular rank and file Zolgath, but it is fearless, so it will charge forward and go up with this axe to go and strike against you, Faith. So it will do Great Axe. That's a 26 to hit you.
That will hit.
Okay. That's 12 points of slashing damage, plus you need to make a fortitude save.
Rude.
30? Yeah, you don't care. So that's what that Zolgath does. The other Zolgath kind of behind the demon there. What are we going to do? We're going to summon forth a ghostly spiked gauntlet that is going to appear hovering, and
It's the weapon of Zeb Gava Zeb.
yes, indeed it is. Ooh, nice. We're gonna put it straight over here toward Fabian. So go into slap. So the spiritual weapon comes out at you and goes to strike at you, Fabian. Does a 23 hit you?
No, it does not.
All right, you duck
Just
underneath
does not.
spiritual weapon as it goes. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna do that, and then it's gonna put up a shield because in the art and for it, it has a shield. So I will do that. Fabian.
Okay, I will go here. And I will attempt... Maybe these are more faintable.
I'm gonna go with
Oh,
a yes.
It's flat-footed to everyone.
Super
thanks to my
flat-footed.
special- Put it to everyone until my next turn, thanks to one of those many fainting feats.
Thanks to something?
Of
Alright,
either this
distracting
one
feint.
or where's the other one? Or the anyway, all of the fainting, and then I will go to strike it.
All right. 27 against its flat-footed AC. Yes, that will hit. So 10 piercing plus 5 precision. Stab into the Zolgath here.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so that was Fabian. Marion.
I'm going to move to here, and despite having my skillful ancestor active, I'm going to try to cast my new 4th level spell, Pernicious Poltergeist. That's a lot of text.
Whoa! An echo of a powerful poltergeist, temporarily anchoring it to the area to terrorize and harm any opponents foolish enough to remain in the area. Because the poltergeist's manifestation is not truly present, can't be attacked or hurt, remains invisible unless otherwise stated. You cast a spell on the first time you sustain it on subsequent rounds. It creates the choice of one of the following effects: Deathly Assault, Frighten, or Telekinetic Storm. Which one are you choosing?
There we go. I'm choosing for my first thing, Frighten.
Okay. Becomes visible, appearing as a skeletal, ghost-like humanoid creatures in the area must attempt a will save, becoming frightened to a failure. So finally, using these haunting that has beleaguered you your whole entire life, you're like, no, you're working for me now! And you take one of these ghostly figures from the ether, rising them up in the midst of these demons and Zolgaths. And they get a little freaked out by that. So, the DC's 25. We'll go for this Zolgath first. We will get a 19. That's not enough. Frightened 2. So very scary.
Just had to do the splat check first. Okay, we're good.
We're good. Then the other Zolgath with the shield up doesn't protect him from this, though. That Zolgath does succeed. So I guess nothing happens on a success. So the other Zolgath is fine. The big winged demon gets a 26.
Dang.
So it's alright. And then the other demon there will get a 33.
Dang.
So the first one is freaked out by the ghost, but the other demons are like, pah, whatever, seen worse things. But you do have this thing sustained and up around, so.
Wow, you get to like pick a saving throw basically. And
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Good.
Okay, so that was your go, Marion.
Yep. Sure was.
Stegosaurus is dead. So then we are on to Oarshisk.
So I can't see, but I can hear like them crashing through the door.
Yes, you hear the sounds of battle over there.
And I'm gonna hope I'm not gonna like attack one of my allies.
We'll see how you roll.
But I'm gonna go in that general direction. Here.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
go up and you hit against the wall and can feel the wall there.
And I don't know, maybe I can hear it slathering or something like that. Slavering, whatever
Yep.
the word is. I'm
Doing
gonna
that.
try to attack it.
Flat check.
Yep. Nope.
You can go to reach out and swipe at the air.
guess I will try again. Roll 1d20. Nope. Missed again. Swipe. That's it for me.
So I think this is your 4th round of being blinded? 3rd or 4th?
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track.
We'll say 4th. We'll start counting from here, because it may come up. So that was Oarshisk. Then on to this horrible, horrible demon. Sees the ghost come up, it's like, I don't care. Is going to, probably have to tumble through. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's going to come up and try to tumble through, I guess, both Faith and Fabian. So I guess it has to make a separate check against each of you. And that's reflex save. I keep forgetting which one it is. Tumble through is acrobatics against reflex save. So, Fabian, what is your reflex DC?
So,
10
I will
reflex,
point
right?
of order. Tumble through is 1 enemy. One.
Oh, interesting.
Does
So
that mean
can
you
you not-
can't do it?
One.
I
Or
will
we'd have
say
to- we have to squeeze.
I will say I don't allow that, but Graham can do whatever he wants.
That's like large
20
creatures gonna
26
squeeze,
is
right?
My
Yeah,
DC.
sucks to be large. Large is mostly a downside.
Hmm.
So it can't?
In that case, we'll just
I
have to
can't bet.
kill one of them, huh? So
I'd do it, yeah.
we'll just have to eat one of them. I think the bird's going to eat the cat. So Fabian, instead of your reflex
No.
DC,
Revenge.
this demon is going to go out with its wicked beak upon you. That's a 40 to hit you.
Oh no, I think that's a crit.
Yeah, that's a crit. What's your alignment,
no.
Fabian?
Chaotic good.
Okay,
Oh, no.
cool. Hey, Fabian. Hey, buddy. Guess what? You take a grand total of 56 points of damage from this critical beak between the
Oh my
piercing and
God.
the evil damage that this wicked beak does. Chomping out
I
at
dead?
you. I don't think you die outright, but you are unconscious and dying too because of a critical hit.
Like,
So
goodness.
now there's only
yeah,
one creature to
actually, I
tumble
have 21
through.
True.
Now it just got serious.
So this horrible bird demon gives Fabian a nasty, nasty peck, and then we'll go and just let me put the statuses on Fabian, please.
oh my god, dying too.
Yep. So now, Faith, what's your reflex DC?
It's also a 26.
26. Okay. It gets a 28. So
Okay.
it's able to go 5, 10, 15. It will provoke the opportunity attack from you, Oarshisk, as it flies through. So that is 13 points of slashing damage. Okay.
35 is not a crit, I assume.
No, it is not. Okay, so it does that.
Oof,
Goes
35 is not a
through.
crit. That's rough.
Nope. And then. Let's go. Got the cat. You struck at it. So I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Probably ends up about here. Yeah, goes through Faith. Ends up about there. So it comes through, pecks Fabian out of the way, rusts through, and then you see, like, in this mat of fur and feathers on it, these pustules start to boil up from its skin and then burst out around it. So this, and it emits these spores all around the creature. So, double check on this, make sure they did this ability right. Number of actions. So, yeah. Marion, Faith, and Owarshisk. I'll be a nice to him and say Fabian's alright from this at the moment because you're grounded unconscious. But the rest of you are going to be taking... you don't do the thing. 5 points of poison damage to Marion, Owarshisk, and Faith. And I need each of you to make a fortitude save for me.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Let me see. Is this an inhaled threat?
I don't think so. No, it is not. It has it has the disease and poison traits, though. If that matters.
I just need it because I'm holding my breath. So if it's an inhaled, I get a bonus. So wait, how much poison damage off the bat? 5, you said?
5 poison damage and a fort save.
And a fort save.
Okay. You all fail the fortitude save. So what happens is these spores explode out from the demon. They go, and as the spores land on you, you feel kind of sick and queasy. But then, horrifyingly, the spores grow spikes. And like little urchins spike out all over your skin. As the spikes extend from the spores, they start wrapping around your flesh. The spikes grow into these vines that start trying to dig into you. It is horrifying, and you will all be taking some persistent damage on your turns. So, go ahead and mark this.
So we just take 5 damage and...
Right off the bat.
And you're taking persistent piercing damage.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep, it's flat damage and then fortitude save effect. Yeah, these guys are mean. Let's use this. But then that is the end of that horrible demon's turn. Horatio.
I am going to recall knowledge on this horrible demon using demon lore, the plus 16.
Sure. So...
It looks cool, though.
Yep. Fortunately, this is a kind of demon you are not quite familiar with. You have not quite enough to know what kind of demon this would be specifically.
Okay, I rolled like a 2. I will cast Haste
Alright.
on Faith.
Faith on Faith.
Haste on Faith.
Based on Faith.
Okay, Faith. You get fast.
I get fast.
Yes. So you fast now. It's 2 actions. That's 3 actions with the recall knowledge. Yep.
And you can use the extra action each round only for strike and stride actions. For 1 minute.
Okay.
So you get an extra strike and an extra stride each turn.
Faith. Your go.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my regular actions to try and battle medicine Fabian.
Okay.
This a regular treat wounds. No, I got a button for it. Click that button.
Battle medicine.
So can I do the higher DCs on that?
Days of treat wounds.
Okay. I'm gonna try a DC 20.
Woo! Just made it.
Made it by 1.
That's a
So
23.
It gets a 23. Yeah.
All right, Fabian, you were restored to 23 points of 23 hit points. You're on the ground, no longer wounded.
Is the
How does this work?
so
Dying
not
goes to 0, wounded goes to 1 or 2?
When it goes to 1, because I didn't heal you with the. Because, yeah.
Okay. Wounded 1, some hit points. I'm alive. Thank you.
You're still prone. Still a giant demon trying
you've
to kill all
also
of us.
dropped your rapier.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's an action to pick it up, right? And an action
Yeah.
to get up? Oh,
Yep.
No good. No good. Okay,
So I'm gonna.
let's go.
Resort to punching.
I could stand over Fabian. That would be flanking. It seems inefficient. I think I'm gonna stay here and just wail on this demon. So I'm gonna key strike the demon.
Key strike the
flurry.
demon.
I guess you really have a heavy attack penalty if you attack the 4th time on the turn, don't you?
Yeah.
It's still in that. It's still -10.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, so-
really?
It's only
Yeah.
-8.
Yeah, it doesn't
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it 26 hit?
No, 26 does not hit this demon.
Jesus.
It flies out of the way a little bit.
How about a 30?
Yes, I don't
Does
know.
hit this demon. So 10 bludgeoning and 7 force, is it?
Yep. And a fort save because that was a flurry.
Okay, so it takes the damage.
Wonder what its saves are.
So I have 2 more actions.
Fort save from the
Probably.
demon.
Don't want to move.
Gets a 22.
That would be a failure.
All right, it is stunned 1. You managed to land just the perfect blow on this demon to.
Okay. I'm gonna keep swinging.
No,
11 probably misses.
Very much so.
I'm gonna keep swinging. 17 probably misses.
It sure does.
Can you? You have to get. What is your attack bonus? You would have to crit to hit.
I'd have to crit to hit it. but-
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Faith,
Yes.
these spores, growing spikes and vines, trying to embed themselves into your flesh, you will take 9 points of piercing damage, and you can
Ow.
make your flat check against persistent damage, DC 15. Nope, still happening. Okay. The original demon, who kind of started all this mess, is going to, well, be a dick and come around, going around here, seeing a Fabian on the ground, and go with its wicked spear to just skewer you upon the ground there.
Oh no.
So long
I'm dead.
spear. Oh no, I'm dead. Does since you're prone, I believe you are flat-footed, yeah?
That is correct.
Okay. Does a 32 hit your flat-footed AC?
Yes, it does, because my AC is normally 24. Flat-footed is -2, right?
Yep, so it's
Oh,
22
no.
now,
So it's another
Oh,
crit.
which is
no.
another crit.
Oh.
So, we'll make sure to
Okay,
clarify
calm
this
down.
at this point. When the
He's
treat
attacking
wounds, wounded, anytime it
The battle medicine does not reduce wounded condition.
okay.
Yeah, she goes to
Three
dying
wounds
three.
does. So. Yeah, he would be a dying
Yeah,
3.
because it's 28 points of damage to you.
Ouch. Yes, I'm back down. I'm back dead.
So it will move, stab, and knock Fabian unconscious again, which I forgot to do the initiative thing. So that would have... Yeah, now you're actually after Faith again. So now it changes just before this demon's turn. So, second action was stabbing. Fabian revels in the opportunity to cause pain and suffering, and then will third action just swipe out with a claw at Faith, just a little like to get you out of the way. So claw versus Faith, that's going to be a 24 to hit you.
That will not succeed.
All right, misses you with the claw. Okay, this other Zolgath, who's kind of not nearly as much of a threat at the moment, but is frightened 2 and flat-footed. It's no longer flat-footed. Fabian's thing goes away, I believe. Yeah, it's flanking with this demon over here, so it will go against Faith. Let's see here. So let's go 24 against your flat-footed AC, Faith. Does that hit?
That will hit.
Okay, that's 12 points of slashing damage to you, and then I need you to make a fortitude save. $29, you don't care. So then it will follow up with a claw attack against you. It's its third and final action, but misses horrendously. And we'll go down to frightened 1. The other Zolgath over here will sustain spiritual weapon and send it over probably to Horatio. Sees this other spellcaster back there. How dare you? So that is a 34 to hit you, Horatio.
That's a critical hit.
Okay. You take 2 points of force damage. Wait. That's wrong. There's a math error there. That's more than 2. That's dumb. It's not adding their ability modifier into that. It shouldn't be 2. It should be where'd it go? That would be 5 doubled to 10. 10 points of force damage.
Ouch.
Yep. And I will make that change here. Okay. So that it's sustained to send the gauntlet over, and the spiked gauntlet punches Horatio right in the face. Then it's going to... It's... can't do that yet, can we? We're not in a good position for that. Shit. Can't do that. That would be funny, though. Can we do that one? It's going to utter profane words and guide the demon in the middle here. And then it's going to raise its shield to be just an annoying little cleric in the back there. Marion, on to you.
Graham, I have a very metagame rules question.
Sure.
Did that spellcaster in the last fight heighten blindness?
They heighten blindness.
Yeah. Was that cast at 3rd level or a level higher than that?
It was cast at 3rd level.
Okay. Doesn't it have the incapacitation trait?
does.
And we are 7th level.
Uh-huh.
So he succeeded at the save. In this other fight like an hour ago. Because we get incapacitation benefits too.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't understand any of this.
Man.
Because I have like a 10, 15, 20% chance to hit anything while I'm blinded. Because of I have like a 5% chance to hit that bird.
Well, if you heightened it to 4th, it's moot, but a 3rd level spell with incapacitation trait just automatically increases our... Yeah, it's because it's a very powerful type of spell.
That's... wow. I did not know about that. All right.
There's a reason I don't have any incapacitation spells. They kind of suck.
I see.
When you're
High risk,
fighting.
high reward.
So, Oarjisk,
I'm suddenly double.
You, lo and behold, you can see, and I will take this into your karmic favor going forward. That you should have been not blinded for the past 3 or so rounds, but good catch. Damn, thanks, Patrick. I did not know about that rule. Good pointing that out.
Thought about taking blindness, and that's why I didn't take blindness.
Yes, I know that going forward. So that is... Now we can do Marian's go.
I'm sustaining Pernicious Poltergeist with the Telekinetic Storm effect, so everyone in that area needs to make a DC 25 basic reflex saving throw, or take 20 damage.
Oof. Okay, we'll start with the Little Zolgath here. Reflex save. Fails. So it will take 20 points of damage. The Zolgath Cleric will make a reflex save. And also fails. Takes 20 points of damage. As these ghosts start throwing things around in that room, whatever they can find. And then the Babao, Glutton Dark Demon, will make a reflex saving throw and get a 28. So that's 10 points of damage.
Awesome. And I think for my next 2 actions, I have to try to keep Fabian alive
Sure.
with a 4th level heal.
2 actions, I assume?
That is at 2 actions, yes. So that is 35 hit points.
Okay.
Not 35. 52.
52.
I
Holy
don't know
shit.
why my math suddenly failed me.
Doing that opposite math. In addition, as Fabian's wounds are miraculously healed, you're causing the ghosts to, also send some medical aid Fabian's way. So Fabian, you regain consciousness again.
And the light cures my blindness.
I think this also... Does this remove the wounded?
I think only...
No.
Yeah, you have to be healed to full, or
Okay.
or have your wounds treated with the
So
normal 10-minute way.
Yeah, they are now wounded 2.
Fabian's wounded 2 at this point.
So if he gets crit, he dies instantly.
What you do notice as
crit
well,
point.
though,
He has a
as
hero
you
point.
see
Doesn't
Fabian kind of restored like that, the demon that stabbed you recoils as you are healed from the wound it inflicted.
God, I wish I knew what this big scary one's weakness is. I tried.
You tried.
So that is Marion. Marion, at the end of your turn, with spores upon you, you will take 11 points of piercing damage, but then succeed on your check. Just kind of rip the spore off of you, no longer attached to you. So that happens. Then we're on to Oarjisk. You can see!
Okay. Is this thing flying in the air? Is it on the ground?
It is on the ground.
Okay. Just a point of order. Okay.
Sure.
It does a lot of damage. Actually, it and the demon both do a lot of damage, but I think it does more damage.
Looks big and scary.
I'm going to try to take away some of its actions. Let's see if we can't. I think tripping is better in this circumstance than grappling, right? Yes. We're gonna try a trip.
If you do both, then they're prone
Right.
and they won't be able to get up until they break free of the grapple.
Right, yeah. But I want to get the trip off, so we're gonna try the trip first.
Okay.
Athletics against reflex.
Okay.
Ugh.
A 24, unfortunately, is not quite enough. It manages to, even it's a little bit dazed, it kind of jumps a little bit, gets away from your trip. Got a hero point.
That's true. These things are real scary, though.
Yeah.
I might need that.
Keep that one in reserve.
I think I'm gonna have to try again. The -5 penalty. Yeah, we're gonna try it again.
A 26 still is not enough to beat its reflex DC. It manages to evade its sinewy frame, hard to pin down.
I'm gonna try tumble through at least then on something. I guess the bird. Tumble through on the bird.
Okay. A 36 does succeed. So where do you move to?
There, I guess? Yeah, let's move there.
Okay. As you tumble through it, it is going to take an attack of opportunity upon you and claw at you as you pass through.
Oh no.
Yes, it has an attack of opportunity.
It was nice of them not to fucking, bitch slap me when I was casting my heal spell.
Oh yeah, you're over there. Didn't think about that. Let's just kill Arshisk instead. Does a 40 hit you, Arshisk?
He just knew that Rorschach was going to try to tumble through.
Oh my god, it hits so hard.
That's why I was trying to grapple it.
Need
Or
shield.
trip it, I mean. Yes, a 40 does hit me. In fact,
Critically?
you would probably guess that it critically hits me.
Ah, okay, good. What is your alignment, Arshisk?
It is neutral good.
Okay. So that's going to be between the slashing and the evil damage, a grand total of 44 points of damage to you.
Okay.
This wicked claw goes through, and that was your third action, yes?
Yes.
So you have the spores upon you as well. So you will take, in addition to that 44 points of damage, an additional 10 points of damage, and you can make a flat check against the spores.
I will try to do that.
My god.
Nope.
Spores are still upon you, and Arshisk looks pretty bad.
But not dead.
Not dead yet.
I'm not unconscious.
Nope,
Not unconscious.
still around. But now it's turn. Oh wait, hang on. We may have to retcon that. Stunned, you can't act.
Oh, that's right. It's stunned.
He was stunned by
That's
yeah.
right.
So get 44 hit points back because Faith did a
I'm
clutch
counting that as healing.
stun. Yes, you absolutely can count that to your heal total because yes, the Brock was stunned during that and will lose its one action at this point. That stun was.
No, it's not that it loses one action. It just can't take reaction in addition to losing its one action, right?
Yeah, it's both of them. Wow.
That's wow.
Yeah, the stun, that was probably the most clutch stunning fist I've ever seen. Because now it can't use 3 actions, which it could do something horrible if it had that ability at this point, but it can't. So, instead,
We're not out of it yet. It can still just do 50 damage to somebody else now.
So instead, it's gonna, and just this high-pitched, keening wail emanates from it. So it's a 30-foot burst from it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be everybody, including the Zolgaths, are
it's
going to
every
have...
creature.
It's everybody. The other demon doesn't seem to be affected by it, but the other Zolgaths will be. So that's everybody making a fortitude save for me.
Fortitude, really?
Why?
It's screaming
This
at
is
us. We
not-
have to make fortitude saves.
This is not Fabian's fight.
Yep. Now, this is an incapacitation trait, but I think it's only the spell that has the check if it's like half level or less.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would,
for-
it would be its level.
Yeah.
A creature.
So if it is 7 or lower, then we go up by 1. If it's level 8, incapacitation has no effect.
Yeah. It is.
You mean incapacitation had like
That's his normal effect, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a normal thing.
So the other demon makes sports save.
where was this thing hiding?
I am going to hero point my roll.
Okay. It's
Do
dead.
a little higher than a 6. There we go. That's
31.
better.
Okay.
Zero
So,
hero points.
You would tell Garrett if he wants to. Like, this is not an instant death like Banshee Whale, is it?
correct.
Okay.
So Awarsha's critically succeeded. Marion critically succeeded, yeah?
Yep.
And
Well, that's up
Faith succeeded.
I think you've been critically succeeded.
31.
No, I took the feat.
Oh, yep. So, well, luckily for y'all, success or critical success, you negate this effect completely. A failure, so that is going to be Horatio. Horatio just got a normal failure. So on a normal failure, Horatio, you are stunned 2.
Oof.
And then on a critical failure, which is going to apply to Fabian and both of the Zolgaths, you are stunned 3,
So you just lose your next turn.
essentially.
Can't take reactions.
Yep.
Okay. Will I ever get a turn?
So the demon screams out and just kind of shrieking out at everybody is real mean and nasty.
And stun 2 is real bad for a spellcaster.
Yes, it is. Sure is.
So after that, that was one action. It has one more action left. And so it's going to probably lash out with its beak. And
That beak.
probably going to lash out with the beak at Faith. Because you're the one who stunned it. So beak against Faith.
Rude.
That is a 28 to hit you.
That will be a regular hit.
Okay. That'll be 20 points of piercing damage and 4 points of evil damage if you can take evil damage if you're good.
I can take evil damage.
Okay, so 24 damage total.
So that'll be 12.
But then that'll be the end of its turn. We'd go on to Horatio. You were stunned 2, so now you are no longer stunned and have your 1 action.
Protective ward.
Protect everybody.
That's my turn.
Okay, then we're on to Faith.
My first action, as a free action, I'm gonna flip off the Blood Demon, and then I'm gonna heal myself with wholeness of body, so I get 16 more hit points. I get 16 hit points back.
Monk focus.
Just want to piss that guy off as much as I can, and then I'm gonna punch the big demon.
All right.
I'm gonna burn my last key point to make this a key strike as well. And he is
35
flanking,
against his
right?
flat-footed. Yeah, you're definitely flanking. 35 is still just a normal, just barely still a normal hit,
Even if it's flat-footed.
even if it's flat-footed.
So it has
Damn.
a 28 AC. Jesus.
Didn't a 30 miss before?
No.
No.
28 is its AC.
20. Okay.
So 13 bludgeoning and 14 force, so 27 points of damage.
It has to be another fort save because it was a key strike.
Yep, let's see how this works. Fortitude save.
Critical.
That's good fort saves, but yeah, I got a 35 this time.
Okay. That was 2 actions. I guess I'm gonna keep punching at it.
Punch, punch, punch. Nope.
And not that it matters, Fabian, but because your turn is whatever, but you don't stand up next to it.
Yeah, I got
Roll
that.
away, roll away.
Roll out of the way. and-
You also have battle medicine on yourself. You have gloves.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You don't have
I'm-
a lot of hit points. I'm worried.
I am gonna battle medicine myself. Is my last action.
Sure. Your hasted one would be that punch there, so yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's a critical success.
Hey! Regain some hit points.
4 more than the success.
Just before,
Yeah, but it feels really good.
just before at the end of your turn, taking 13 points of piercing damage from the spore that continues to grow vines and pierce into your flesh. It is 2d8 persistent piercing damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yep, so then you can make your flat check against that.
Hold on. Flipped off. Key strike. Wholeness of body.
No, the flip off was a free action.
Right. Wholeness of body.
Well, that's
Key
about it.
strike.
Key strike. Hasted action
Haste
for the
punch.
strike.
Strike,
And then
that's
battle
right.
medicine.
And battle medicine. Yeah.
Okay, I was just counting.
And then
That's a
rip
lot
off
of
the
things.
spore.
It was a
So
lot of stuff, but
You're a hasted monk. Of course you're going to do a whole bunch of bullshit on your turn.
but so the blood demon sees I heal myself twice.
But not from its attack, though, I think is.
Yeah, it has to be
No, he
mercy.
did damage me. He hit me that knocked me down.
It has to be if this guy hits you with a certain strike, a sneak attack, or a critical hit. If he just does a
okay.
regular attack to you, it does the mercy vulnerability doesn't trigger, but he
I
has
think
to
he
do
did
like a
just do a
special
claw.
one. He just like got a swipe, yeah. So, but
That
Didn't
sounds
get
like
sneak
bullshit.
attack on it?
No, because it.
Not complaining.
Wait.
yeah, I didn't do the sneak attack, so I may possibly have been able to, but I forgot about it. So, yeah, it evens out probably. So Faith, but you do manage to. The most important thing is getting that spore off of you because it is pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah.
Fabian, you lose your turn. Unfortunately, you remain on the ground, stunned by this screech. Like this fucking sucks so bad. Ugh. So, not much happens, unfortunately, on your go. This demon. You know what? To make up for my faux pas earlier, will attempt a sneak attack long spear at Faith at this point, flanking with the other demon. So this will, if you heal from this, trigger the Mercy Vulnerability. So, we're gonna do...
But I used up all my healing already!
Long spear against Faith. 31 versus your flat-footed armor class. So,
That will hit.
okay, so what it's gonna do is with this Grievous Strike and Sneak Attack, that's gonna be a grand total between the piercing, the evil, and the precision damage. 29 points of damage. And then, since it's a Grievous Strike as well as being a sneak attack, you were also sickened 2 from the just horrible bile put upon the spear. So the demon will do that. And then... we got 2 actions, so yeah, follow-up claw on Faith. Let's see. That's only a 16 hit, so it probably does not.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Okay, so that is its go. The Zolgath is completely stunned, so it loses its turn. And the other Zolgath likewise is stunned, so that means it can no longer sustain its spiritual weapon. So that will go away. And then Marion.
I'm gonna sustain the poltergeist again. I think I'm gonna do the telekinetic again. Wow, same amount of damage.
Ghosts going around like crazy. So the Zolgath here probably is gonna die. Yep, just the ghost just plastered this Zolgath on the floor like he's there suddenly and then just flattened the next moment as he is just super dead. And so he gone. The other Zolgath over there will make a reflex save and critically fail.
Ooh,
Take
we needed that.
40 points of damage. So it's bloody, looking very hurt, still alive. And then the demon there makes a reflex save.
that's the most damage I've dealt to anything.
And gets a 32, so half damage, so 10 points of damage to that thing.
Yeah. Alright. Then I'm going to... I'm gonna bon mo against the feather guy, the vulture person.
Alrighty. It's against its will DC?
It's will DC.
Okay, a 30 is a success.
Awesome. So it takes a -1 penalty to its will saves,
Okay.
which is relevant for my follow-up action, a failed intimidation check. Or demoralize.
So 23 against its will. It's a -1 to its will save, so 23 just fails. Very close, though.
Great.
But he's flanked.
Yes, you stare down this horrible, feathered, wing-beaked demon, and it stares back at you with
that.
small, beady eyes.
Man, I wanted that.
So that was Marion. Back to Arshus.
Okay, we're gonna try the same thing again because it losing actions is really good. So I'm gonna go for a trip against the big thing. Athletics.
Against its reflex DC. shit you not, its reflex DC is 28.
Yep.
Wow.
Man.
So just barely able to. It's kind of put off by Marion for a second, just kind of like, hey, you piece of shit. And the frog just kind of like, "Rah!" It's just enough of a distraction for Lartius to sweep the leg, taking this demon out to the ground prone.
Is it more optimal for me to start attacking it or to try to grapple it?
I mean, it would be great to have this thing lose 2 actions on its turn.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try to grapple then.
You do get flanking bonus to hit it.
Oh, do I?
Or actually, you get it's flat-footed. So
But
you're more likely to hit it and do damage.
Right. Against fortitude.
And your lower multiple attack penalty.
But I get a +1, so it's effectively. I get a +1 to the maneuvers, so it's effectively like I don't have the penalty. We're gonna try the grapple. We're gonna go for it. Athletics. I just need to roll like an 11 or something. That's not, or no, like a 15.
It's at a -5 because it's attack trait.
Right, I need to roll like a 15 or something. But I need to roll like a 15 for the attack anyway, right? No, I need to roll like a 13.
It's true, its AC might be higher than its.
Fortitude, though, it's supposed to have good fortitude. Whatever, we're gonna go for it. Athletics, we're gonna try it with a minus penalty, -4, +1 from panache, -5 from
The attack trait.
So it can either grapple me or make an attack against me, right?
Since
No,
it's prone,
or force me to fall prone. It can either grapple me or force me to fall prone.
yeah, I think since it's prone, it's kicking its legs out at you, and it will make you fall prone.
So then I'll kip up.
Boop.
As a free action.
So you hit the ground and immediately spring back up to your feet. So that's trip, grapple. Got one more.
Is kip up? Wait.
Let's keep up.
It's a free action.
It's free.
Yes,
No trigger.
but
Is it a move action?
kip up is standing up, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Doesn't Kip Up not trigger reactions?
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
Isn't that
That's
the
true.
other benefit? The other very important benefit?
Very important benefit of this situation.
Just so quick. Can't even react. And then I'll raise my shield. That was a good. I tried. If I attacked, I still would have obviously critically.
Okay, you still have a spore upon you.
That's true.
So you take 8 points of piercing damage, and the vines continue to grow through your flesh, but then you rip that motherfucker off and dash it on the ground.
One problem less to solve.
Okay. So now it's its turn. Doesn't like that. Let me check something. I just had a thought. Maybe something interesting that happens. Okay. It's going to... It's going to stand up.
I'm gonna try to attack it.
All right.
It's flanked, but it still doesn't matter.
Yeah, 5-foot AC is 24, still not quite enough.
Rolled an 8. I need to roll a 10.
Yep. So it does manage to get back up to its feet. Marsha did have the audacity to hurt it. Sent to the ground.
So about that divine favor that I'm owed,
Sure.
can it have to roll a DC 11 for the next 2 rounds?
Probably not rounds, but I'll say attacks to make it fair. So it will go out against you, Arshisk, and strike first with its beak. We'll see. You are near Marion, and a bit of Marion's ghostly energy wafts up and around you, causing just a momentary blanket. You think for a second you see Ulthadar, like hovering there, waving in the haze, trying to give just enough of an intervention to stop this from happening. But we'll see what happens. DC 11 flat check. The beak comes, strikes forward toward Arshisk, to no avail. Frustrated, it will try to go out with a claw. The same hazy mist comes up before you and protects you from the attack. Karmic balance restored! That is the end of the Brock's turn. Horatio.
And I draw a line, which is to say a lightning bolt. It will hit the rock, but miss Fabian because he's prone. Like, just up a little bit.
So 5 feet up in the air?
Like,
Or-
2 feet up in the air.
So I see what you're munchkining here. I'll say yes. I will give the blood demon over here a circumstance bonus to their save because you have to aim kind of at a weird way, but you can do that without hitting Fabian.
So that will use my drain bonded item. God, I hate to use it on a level 2 spell, but we need to get damage on the board on both of these things. Lightning bolt.
Okay, so the rock
Mediocre
up
save.
there. Make a reflex save. Will
Is it a
critically
critical
succeed.
fail? Succeed. Oh, I knew it was a crit something.
I mean, he just said it has a plus 18, I
38.
think.
It's got a 38 on its save. So the other demon behind it will make a reflex save and get a 25. So that will
11.
succeed. So 11 points of lightning damage to the one back there. Stop.
And then I'll sustain my protective ward.
All right.
10 feet. Get Marion.
Faith.
Oh man, what am I gonna do?
It's rough.
So many choices.
No key strike though.
No key strike.
One
No.
of the choices is not key strike.
Yeah,
Or-
I mean,
or
there's
healing.
a lot fewer things I can do.
And drop of mighty blows.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
It's like the
looking for
cat.
these ones.
You give your hand wraps to the demon.
I'm gonna use the healer's gloves on myself. That heals me 2d6
Yep,
plus 7.
This will trigger the mercy vulnerability upon this creature. You see it recoil in pain. Ow.
Wait,
Ooh,
so I get that. That's not right.
a D26.
D26.
And
Pull
you
out
rolled
your
a 24 on a
non-Euclidean dice.
D26.
Oh,
13. Well, that's the inverse. Wow, that's weird. 31, 13.
That was one action.
Yep, that does seem to affect this demon.
The other thing I can do is reflection of life. Takes 2 actions. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I got actions to use. Yeah, I'm gonna activate that. I get fast healing 3.
Okay.
Don't know how to
and
mark that.
Trying to knit themselves together.
How does the blood demon look besides angry?
It's hurt. It's not quite bloody though.
I'm gonna punch it because it's gonna kill me if I don't kill it first. And I'm still sickened, but I don't have enough action to do anything about that anymore. So I'm gonna flurry on the demon, the little demon.
Oof.
No, not on that one. 29. That will hit for 14 bludgeoning damage. Punching it
And
right
he has
in
to
the
make a
face.
fort save.
All right. With that will bloody him. So that, and then we'll make a fort save. 28.
28 saves.
Okay. As you punch it, it will take the blow, and as it becomes
right.
bloodied, a
Oh,
gout
right.
of acidic slime goes back out against you. I need you to make a reflex save, Faith. So that is a failure. You take 10 points of acid damage.
I just healed that up.
And the
Hey, I needed that.
so that's Faith's go. Fabian, you can do something.
But
my
whatever it
goodness,
is, don't take a move action unless it's stepping.
Which you can't
Okay.
do because you're prone.
Well, I will pick up my rapier from the ground. I'm guessing it's not safe to stand up.
That's correct.
I mean, technically speaking, it wasn't safe to pick up your rapier either, because that's a manipulate action, and manipulate actions also
That's
provoke.
true.
So you might as well stand up and not be flat-footed.
Okay, I'll stand up then.
Okay,
well.
you stand up, and
No.
lo and behold, the horrible demon behind you goes to just swipe at
So
you.
does attack of opportunity happen after the triggering action?
I believe so, as a reaction. So you do
Okay.
stand, then it claws at you.
See if how long I stand.
It's only a 26 to hit.
Ooh, a regular
That
hit.
will hit. It will
Okay.
do non-crit damage.
Non-crit damage. So slashing and evil, that's a total of 24 points of damage. But you're still alive.
Okay.
And you're not prone.
Yeah, you're up.
And you have actions.
You're up. You're flanking with
Well,
Marion.
action.
Flanking with Marion and this horrible demons to the south of me.
There's another horrible demon to the south of you. You're not flanking that one, but it's more hurt.
Yeah, that's a hard call. Do I go after the thing that I'm flanking with, or the thing that... Well, I have faith that maybe Marion will take care of that on his turn, but it's going to go on its next turn. But can I do enough damage to kill it? Probably not. I'll go where I'm flanking.
Okay, against this guy over here. Ew, 22's not enough.
You only rolled a 6.
I know the 6.
Well, that's my turn.
Let's go,
At
Fabian.
least I'm standing up.
You're up standing, but it's now the demon's turn. Did get a lot of shit from Faith.
Yeah, but he got me back for that already.
Let's see. Yeah. I'll roll for it. 1 through 3 is Fabian. 4 through 6 is Faith. Let the dice decide. Fabian, it's not your lucky day. This thing goes with its spear and goes to skewer you through the chest. With a grievous strike upon ye. That is a 21 to hit, though. May miss.
Will not hit.
Oh, shit! It misses.
Oh my god.
It's so angry, it's going to try to bite you after that. There's a 32 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
That's-
So that's 14 piercing and 1 evil, so 15 total damage off of that. And Faith, you're no longer sickened at this point. So
That's
that was
early.
that. Yeah, it only lasts for 1 round on a Grievous Strike. But that was the demon. That was 2 actions for the Grievous Strike and then a bite. So then there's a Zolgath back here who's gonna just be a total and complete asshole. And put up a hand toward the demon that just struck out at you, Fabian, and you see this demon's wounds begin to knit closed somewhat.
Ah.
Because it's a cleric. That's what clerics do. They're like that, guys. Sorry. They do be like that.
Yeah, but is the demon upset because of the healing?
But it didn't deal damage to itself
This is true.
with a Grievous Strike. It could if it wanted to, I
So
suppose.
it heals just a few hit points. So that happens, does that, and he puts up a shield to try to continue to protect himself. Marion.
Telekinetics.
Yeah, telekinetic.
All right. Ghosts continue to just wreck
Throw
this area
things
around
around.
here. Throwing shit. So the Zolgath cleric has to make a DC 25 reflex save. Uh-oh. He does. So just barely still hangs in there, battered around and bloodied, still alive. The demon, it's a reflex save. It's a 33, so we'll unheal pretty much what it just got healed.
We got a 33.
Yeah, 33 on its reflex save.
So it doesn't take damage, right? Or does it?
It's a basic save, so it's half damage.
Oh, okay, it's amazing.
Yep. All right, that's your first action, Marion.
And, jeez, what do I do? What do I do? I'm going to cast... Yeah, I think I have to cast... Fuck it, I'm gonna try and cast Spiritual Weapon.
Alrighty.
Flat
Okay.
check, that makes it. So that attack is going against the Babao down in the corner.
Okay. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's Ghost Arrows.
Arrows.
Arrow.
It's been a while since I used it, but we discussed,
Oh, that's
Instead
what
of
those
the-
arrows were.
yeah, instead of the usual flavor, I'm shooting ghost arrows out of my normal ass bow.
Oh, yeah. The spiritual weapon comes forth. It's a 23 to hit. Unfortunately, is not quite enough against this demon over here. The
Dang.
arrow goes and kind of goes to loop around and ready to strike back again once more later.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, that was Marion Arshisk.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna try a trip. We really don't want it to have 3 actions, apparently. So I'm gonna try an athletics.
Okay.
37.
A 37.
It's not enough to crit.
It's not quite enough to crit.
Man, if only
Very
we were
close.
1.
Yeah, very close, but no, does knock it prone once more. Just frustrated as hell at you now.
And I'm gonna try grapple again. Let's do grapple. Athletics check against fortitude. Nope. that another critical failure? Is it gonna grapple me, or is it gonna?
It's gonna knock you. Well, it didn't do a lot knocking you prone, huh? I guess. Yeah, it's gonna grab you. I mean, it has reach too, so it makes sense that it's kind of like as it's going on the ground, just grabs out of you at this point. So it will grab you.
Okay, and then I guess I'll raise my shield again. Try to make sure that I'm not going down.
Yeah. Okay,
And
or it's
then
just
it's
you stand
attacking me.
up there. It's got you grabbed. It will stand up again.
I'll try to like take advantage of that, I suppose.
Okay.
Man, well, we're needing the damages, but they're not happening right now.
Kind of like pulls you away for a second, so your strike goes wide, and as it comes back, it has you grabbed. I think it has to sustain the grab to keep you grabbed, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, it lasts to the end of its turn.
Yeah, so it has to grapple again.
Okay. Well, first we're going to do the beak against Oarshisk while
There
I
it
still have you
is.
grappled. Just to like, what is it? Like Saturn devouring his son? Just like that. So against your flat-footed AC, this will be a 25.
Because I'm flat-footed.
Yeah, you have your shield.
Yeah, so my normal AC with the shield is 26.
Oh. So that's 18 piercing and 1 evil. So only 19 points of damage. Could have been a lot worse. So it does chomp at you, and then... Do we chomp again and release the grab, or do we... Yeah, it's going to bite at you once more. It's going to claw at you for its third and final action, which will release the grab at the end of your turn. Of its turn. So the claw attack is going to be 30 total to hit you. So
Yeah,
the
that's
claw attack is 24 points of damage. And it releases the grab on you. And Oars just kind of barely there. Just barely. So that's its turn. Horatio.
Glad I got rid of those 2d8.
I'm. God. There's one damaging spell left. Well, that's not true. I have a first level magic missile.
There's that barely
Well-
hanging one cleric in the back.
I have a first level magic missile. How bad does the bow look?
It is bloodied, but just
Pretty
under bloodied.
solid still.
But okay.
Okay, I am gonna cast
I guess electric arc.
Sudden Bolt on it.
All right.
16.
All right. Makes its reflex save. Only gets a 21. So it will
16
take
electric
that
damage.
16 points of electricity damage on the Babao.
What dice are those?
D12s.
Yeah,
3, 6,
4
6,
d12,
Oof.
and I got 3, 6, 6, 1.
Oof.
And then Protective Ward.
All right.
Really all I can do with one action.
Okay. Faith, you get that fast healing.
I get 3.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm still healing the damage that guy did when he stabbed me. So I don't actually know how that works, but
I think it's.
When a creature heals from damage that it dealt on their last turn, so it's if you immediately heal from damage that it does from these specific attacks, then it will
That is-
take the metal damage.
That is so incredibly complicated.
It's mercy vulnerability is weird.
I mean, they don't want to give it like too heavy of a weakness.
All demons have it though.
I'm gonna punch him in the face then.
All right. 27 is successful punch.
Punch him in the face
for
some more.
11 points of damage. 23 is not successful punch.
He has to make a fort save.
Fort save is 22.
That fails.
Hey, he's stunned. Stun 1.
That was one action. I'm gonna punch him some more.
21's not quite enough, even if he is stunned, which does not do flat-footed, but
Yeah, otherwise it'd be way too good. I'm gonna punch him for my third action. Jesus. Well, I mean, I guess my rolls keep going down. I guess my rolls keep going up a little bit, but not enough to counteract the
Multiple
fact that
attack.
my attack is going down a little bit.
yeah. Got your hasted
Battle
action.
medicine you, a battle medicine you. I could step, so I'm no longer being flanked by that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna step to here. Wait, can I? Wait, no, I can't. No, I can't step, but that's like going through.
You can step. That doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Can't
But can I step
stride.
to here? Is that a step?
Yeah. How'd you cut the
Yeah.
corner?
I'll cut the corner then. I mean, I could also step to here, I guess.
Yeah, up to you. You can step either way, whichever you like.
Doesn't really help anybody with flanking. Sorry, Fabian. I'm
Stepping
I'll
behind
just-
Fabian.
I'll heal you up after he kills you, but I don't know if I can. So that's gonna be a problem.
Okay, no worries. No, I'm only like on death's door, but at least you are a healer. That is true.
I am also on death's door too. It's kind of the problem, and then I am done.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
how-
just
We
one
all are.
attack away.
Yeah.
Many wounds and dyings and talk to
All
me
right.
when you're.
So Fabian,
Wait,
you are up. This demon is
okay.
pretty hard to take a punch from Faith.
I'm
but-
I'm gonna deal with this blood demon in front of me. He stabbed me. I'm not happy about it. So first, I will attempt to feint him.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
31 does succeed against the Perception DC, so it is flat-footed.
Goodness. First attack.
Ooh.
That's but it's not enough, is it, for a crit?
Because
it
it's
might be.
flat-footed.
Flat-footed. Oh,
Yeah.
It is. So 24.
And your D8.
Yep, with the deadly. That is
And-
enough to.
It's flat-footed. Oh, well,
Yep,
it's dead. Okay.
yep, because of the double damage, so that's 24, 34, 38 points of damage. You're just barely staggering there. You see the blood demon kind of stun and recoil for a moment. You use this to feint to one side and then juke right into its chest, twisting the blade as you go forward, sending it ripping through the demon's chest, and as you pull out, the demon falls down dead.
I have to
And the
do
other
any-
demon screeches behind you.
Doesn't have that acid blood like the others.
Well, it's dead, so it can't use a reaction.
It's a reaction. It's not.
Perfect. Good. Okay. And then I guess I'll stab the big rock.
Okay,
Since I've got flanking.
you're also flanking it, yeah.
Oh yeah, with Marion. Yep.
But 23 is not quite enough. So you could just
Okay,
swing
no
at it,
worries.
but this demon's a bit tougher.
Maybe I should have taken a step away. Oh well.
All right.
Committed.
So there's still this little guy, this little cleric here. Is gonna. Oh, it has another spiritual weapon prepared. Good.
How
So
convenient.
we'll come forth and summon the gauntlet once more to go punch Fabian. So. Spiritual weapon. That is a 28 to hit you, Fabian.
That will hit.
Okay, that's 10 points of force damage. The gauntlet goes and punches you in the face.
I'm not dead.
And then...
Ripe for a crit.
Yeah.
Don't you say it. Don't jinx me. I'm the only one not in the protective ward.
He's tired of getting beaten up by ghosts. He's just gonna step back a little bit.
Oh no, that could have been the death of him.
Dang it. Well,
I guess you get your action back.
yeah.
Alright.
This is dumb. Alright, check it. I'm casting a first level heal with 3 actions.
Okay.
That's 8 HP to everybody in a 30-foot emanation.
Okay. This. Okay. The demon gets a couple hit points back.
Yep, but it's a net gain for us.
Yeah, this is true.
The demon bear team gets 8 hit points back. Our team gets back 40
Although,
ish.
I'm not sure if it can do just like 8 damage in an attack.
It's a minimum damage values. We'll see. We'll find out. So Marion says it's worth it. Sends the ghostly healing energy, cascading through you all, feeling a little bit better.
Yep.
Hopefully to give you just enough oomph to keep going in the fight.
And that is casting a spell, by the way, which includes the manipulate action.
This is true.
Do with that what you will.
No one else has provoked opportunity attacks yet. Yeah, we're gonna do a claw at Marion. That's only fair. It's only fair. So claw opportunity attack at Marion, a 36 to hit.
36 is a critical hit.
So it counters the spell.
You
Taking
can't.
those 8 points back.
You
Dang.
Well, it's a reaction, right? So you cast the spell.
No,
The opportunity specifically says it counters the spell.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
does.
disrupts
That's
things.
right. That's right.
Disrupts the
That's
action.
right.
Sorry,
I've done that to
Um,
you several times.
Yep, everyone take this 8 hit points back. I'm so sorry.
Including the demon.
Yep,
including
you're right.
the
You're right. That gives 8 damage back. You can't take evil damage though, can you?
I cannot.
Okay, so it's just 46 points of slashing damage to you.
Woo!
Unconscious?
Unconscious.
There he goes.
And that's a crit, so you are dying too.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's
Everybody gets to dying too.
I guess your initiative position doesn't change.
I guess not.
Huh. Arshisk, you have 1 hit point, and Marion just got knocked unconscious. What do you do?
And this thing's not even bloodied. And I'm grabbed. Don't forget that.
No, it had to release the grab. It didn't sustain it on its turn, so.
Oh, that's right.
free.
Okay. Free to do what though? I mean, is it dazed?
No.
I mean, you can try to trip it again.
Yeah, I think I need to.
But maybe don't try to grapple it this time. Just trip it and
Yeah,
punch it.
We're gonna move, or not move,
Step.
but well, I guess it doesn't matter. It already took its opportunity attack.
It's true.
Well, also, you were flanking with Fabian before.
No, I was.
you
Marion's
weren't?
flanking with Fabian.
Oh, yeah.
Although, actually, it's better if I'm flanking with Fabian, I think, assuming he doesn't go down. So I am going to move into
Marion spot.
Marion's spot.
All right.
Take up my stand above him. and then try for a trip. Once again. Ugh.
You go to trip, but the rock remains standing.
Try it again. Nothing. Is that a critical failure? That's not a critical failure, is it?
No. 20 is
Okay.
not.
I guess I raise my shield.
Put
I don't think I've hit this thing.
up your little shield.
I've tripped it twice.
Yeah, to be fair, you haven't really attacked it.
Yeah, that's true. So I have succeeded at checks against it twice.
Well. So. It's its turn.
Yep. There you go, Graham.
Has its 3 actions
It does
available
have its
to
3
it.
actions available to it. I
So,
tried.
It will go around and begin to dance. The dance of ruin. Down here in the Moonstone Cavern. Screeching, squawking. It begins to move its feathers up and down, and as they move and go over one another, there is lightning that cackles between them. Goes around, and as it does so, it emits an emanation 20 feet around it. So that's everybody. Needs to go ahead and make a reflex save for me.
I am gonna hero
reflex?
point that.
Okay. Well, Fabian, Horatio, and Oarshisk save. So Fabian and Oarshisk
Critically.
critically save. So you
Right.
take no damage. Horatio, you only take
Oh gosh.
11 points of electricity damage. And Faith and Marion take 22 points of electricity damage.
I go
Okay.
to Diane 3.
I go to unconscious. I guess I'm dying 1.
Horatio, you see this dance of ruin. What do you do?
Does this thing look like it can actually fly?
It does.
Shit.
It has wings.
Let me just look one more time. I don't. I have fly. I have glitter dust. I have blur. I have a first level magic missile. And a hydraulic push. None of that stuff is going to help.
What's the range of magic missile?
120 feet.
I mean, you could potentially just kill the cleric that's hanging out back there.
That does not solve the problem.
I mean, if it's the cleric gets to heal the rock, that's real bad.
Problem is, the rock can kill both of us next turn.
Right.
And there is basically nothing I can do about that.
I mean, Blor could get real lucky if you wanted to worry about not hitting things.
Do I have... No, I don't even have mirror image. Fly was my runaway spell.
I will also say that has Gramlet slipped that it had reach at one point? Did you say that? He might have. I don't know.
We haven't seen it.
No, but we also had melee people moving and stuff, standing up.
I've cast a bunch of spells from this location.
Never underestimate the ability of a GM.
Well, I mean, okay, so if it has reach and I cast a spell or I try and run away, I die. So, or I go down, and we're in the same.
If he dies, he dies.
Does Horatio try and run away in this situation? That's the question.
The problem is
he is probably about to die, but if he runs away, his brother dies.
Ooh.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Let's see. So... That's 30. But he can't. Gotta go within reach no matter what. So... Yeah, because Fabian, it's blocking the doorway anyway. Actually, I guess that changes things. It's used its AOO though, hasn't it?
No, it just had its turn.
It just went.
Yeah.
Pools don't matter. I can't swim.
how deep are those pools? I guess whatever.
They're not very deep. Just a couple feet deep.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna move here. And open the store.
All right.
Whatever is in there cannot possibly be worse than what is happening right now. Maybe there's help through the door.
This room is awash in blood. 2 large steel wash tubs stand on the west side of the room, underneath ceiling hooks holding tattered remnants of curtains. The tubs are half full of blood and meat.
Okay. Not worse. The blood and meat is not attacking us. That is 3 actions.
Okay.
Faith's initiative should be different, right?
Oh, yeah,
They
you
go
got
down
knocked
the demon's
unconscious because of the rock. That is
Of the
true.
Is anyone else still up in this room, or is it
Me.
just me with
It's
3 hit
The 2 of us.
It's just you.
me.
Oh, Arshus is still up.
I'm still up.
Oh,
Okay,
you have
so
1
we
hit
still
point.
have flanking.
I thought you were down.
We do still have flanking.
Jesus, I don't know what to do. Like, my instinct would be to, like, take a step, move over to the cleric, and then just try to take the cleric out.
Can't hurt. Maybe it's maybe it's keeping it tethered to this plane.
Mortal plane, I can hope. I'm gonna take a step.
Okay.
And splitting up's
Then
not
I'm
bad.
gonna
It can
take a move.
really only follow one of us.
You
Then
approach this
I
cleric.
will try to stab this cleric and kill it,
To death.
preferably to death.
A 26 does hit. Desperate. Running out of options. Your allies falling to the wayside. To the left and to the right. Fabian quickly backs up. Looks over and charges rapier headlong toward this wretched-looking Zolgath creature with a vestigial arm hanging out. You go and slice that arm off and go into the chest cavity with the Zolgath. As it coughs up blood, it reaches out for a second, but has no energy, no life left as it collapses to the ground. As it does so, it calls out. Some of the demonic runes in the room you're in, Fabian, glow and light up and spark with energy. And you see a tether formed between the creature you just slew and the horrible bird demon within. You watch as the runes send up this energy along the tether. You see the tether extend out to this demon doing this dance of ruin, bringing death and destruction to you all. As it turns, it looks for a second, sees the energy tether, realizes what's happening, looks back to you, and with a flash of blinding red energy, the demon disappears.
You did it.
We're not out of it
God.
yet.
Is there anybody down who doesn't have a hero point?
Yes, I think so, right?
Do you have a hero point, Brian?
No, I don't really consider it a problem, though.
As the
I have a hero.
team assesses their condition and determines if they can make it out and have
I mean,
all their allies in one piece.
I go after Marion, which is important, but I still have fast healing up. So at the beginning of my
that's true.
turn, I'm gonna go to 3 hit points. I'm gonna run over to Marion and I'm gonna battle medicine him, unless he's already dead.
I won't be.
Okay.
You're ruining the cliffhanger, Brian.
Well, we'll say that you are able to at least get stable so you won't suffer any more adverse effects. You're not currently at the risk of dying. However, as the healing energy of the radiant reflection restores you faith and you're able to tend to Marion, Horatio, through the room you just opened, you see the blood in the tubs roil.
Okay, I
and
closed the
move.
door. I closed the door very
Close
quickly.
the door. What's behind that door? We may never find out. Or perhaps we'll find out what the fuck that's going on next time on Really Playing Games, The Extinction Curse. Blah!